Hello and welcome to the world of astronomy. Today, instead of talking anything about astronomy or physics, I would like to talk about the greatest man, or one of the greatest men lived in the history of physics. James Clerk Maxwell. Yes. As I am an electrical engineer, I love to study about electricity and magnetism. If anybody asks me who is your favorite scientist, or if you had a chance to see or meet any one of them, whom would you like to meet? And my answer would be Maxwell. As Newton gave the unification, the greatest unification in the universe, in the world, that the gravitational force on Earth is the same thing, or the same gravitational force between the Earth and the Moon, and the same thing between the Earth and the Sun. In the same way, James Clerk Maxwell formulated his equations and theorized and even calculated that all these electromagnetic waves are radiations, or all the radiations are electromagnetic waves, like the ripples in the space. Both electric and magnetic fields perpendicular to each other and giving rise one to the other, and move in the direction perpendicular to both of them. Before Maxwell, Michael Faraday also gave and told that light itself is a kind of electromagnetic wave. But due to lack of mathematical calculation, he was not able to calculate the velocity and the relationship. James Clerk Maxwell, when he came in his contact and he calculated the velocity of electromagnetic waves. According to him, C is equal to under root of mu naught times epsilon naught, where mu naught is the permeability of the free space and epsilon naught is the permittivity of the space or free space. And their calculation would be and will give a constant number, which is 299,458,792 meters per second. Exactly the velocity of light waves or light. His formulations and calculations gave the insight that there are something like radio waves exist. And Heinrich Hertz did his experiment by using his equations. The four equations which created revolution in the field of physics and electromagnetism. The first unification in this field was that electricity and magnetism are two things, or two sides of a coin. The third that he made was wave nature of electricity and magnetism combined to form light or a radiation. One of those four equations is I love, that is del dot B is always equal to 0. It means there is no force or there is no sink for magnetic field lines. It means magnetic field lines always make a continuous circle without ending anywhere. It also means that there is no way of the existence of a monopole in the universe. Though scientists are working today to find the one, if there is any possibility of creating a monopole of a magnet, either north or south. Maxwell was the person whose equations and whose pictures were there in the pocket of the famous and the greatest, again, Einstein. It is said that in 1922, when Einstein went to Oxford University, his host said to him that you went on the shoulders of Sir Isaac Newton. But Einstein replied, "No, I don't. I stood on the shoulders of Maxwell." In the equations which we love to read today, given by Einstein, like spatial theory of relativity or general theory of relativity, all these things were sometimes or somewhere related to Maxwell's mathematical observations. He also gave his contributions in the field of mechanics and thermodynamics, mechanics of what we talk about heat and energy, the thermodynamics, gases. He helped develop the Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution, a statistical means of describing aspect of kinetic energy of gases. And you know who was the first person who created a colored photograph? Maxwell. He is known for presenting the first durable color photograph in 1861. Thank you very much. We will learn like that more about some other scientists and famous people who gave their life in the field of physics that we enjoy today. Have a good day. Please subscribe to this channel, like and share the video. Bye bye. Take care.